Next up on the menu, we have what Plaqueboymmax is doing to these kids is disgusting. Now, I'm not really familiar with what he's talking about. I'm not really familiar with what's the problem, to be honest. I watch Max here and there. He's not a content creator I watch all the time, but he is someone I enjoy from occasionally watching some of this shit. And I don't all I've seen was like just Zest allegations, and I don't really understand how that has anything to do with anything, but we're gonna be enlightened today. Let's get by the video. Talk to me.
Something very disturbing and unsettling about this Plaqueboymmax situation. After building an audience of primarily children with his gaming content and his music content, Plaqueboymmax recently woke up one day and decided he now wants to be an LGBTQ disciple, and he now wants to push that on his audience of children. And I don't understand why.
LGBTQ disciple. What do you mean by LGBTQ disciple? What do you mean by that? Are you saying that he's embracing the LGBTQ and he's pushing that on his audience by, I don't know, wearing shit that's unconventional and not really something males wear traditionally? Or are you saying that he's actually like talking explicit LGBTQ stuff with his underage audience? Because we have to differentiate the two, because they be getting spliced together and fucking, you know, just misconstrued. So which is it? Because I would like to know. If it's the first one, this shit is not serious. This is just another nigga who doesn't like gay people making a video about how he doesn't like gay people. To be quite honest, that's what I think when I hear that. But if it's the other way around, then we have a real problem.
I can't really put my fingers on it. Plaqueboymmax seemed like a pretty normal dude. He don't seem like the type of dude who will be on stream talking about why men can't booty pop. I'm like, hold on, cuz, what's going on here, man? This drastic shift in content.
Who cares?
It has caught a lot of people's attention. A lot of people is really hyper-focused on this Plaqueboymmax situation. Waka Flocka and other celebrities are speaking out, calling out Plaqueboymmax for building this audience off of gaming, and now he's trying to groom them into Zesty disciple activities, and they're saying it's not right and it's not cool. The first nonsense he did that started this okay, so A, I don't get why we care so much about this, about what he wears. That's another man at the end of the day. And what he does has no bearing on your life, has no bearing on what you will do. Unless you're fucking stupid, I guess. And kids are pretty stupid, so maybe that's where the fear comes in. They're pretty naive. They are like a sponge. They absorb everything that they watch, and they're afraid that kids that aren't that way will start acting that way, if you get what I'm saying. But as a kid, if I saw someone who was gay, because as a kid, I wasn't into femboys yet. So when I was a kid, if I saw somebody who was gay, I would just be like, oh, that's a gay guy. Okay. If I saw a gay content creator, I was like, oh, okay. I watched Jeffree Star when I was a kid. I didn't give a shit about him being gay. I just like to see him buy shit, like buy a bunch of shit. That's what I like to see. I like to see niggas just spend a whole bunch of money because I was broke. That's what that was. Disturbing trend that has lasted a couple of days now is when he popped out with the lace front wig. Now he pops out with the lace front wig with edges. People is wondering why. Like, why would you put on a lace front wig with edges as a man, especially if your audience is like these young boys? Like, why would you want to set this as an example for them? He responded back claiming that he's doing it for the swag. He then doubles down and somehow, I don't know how he did it, pops up with a lace wig even more flamboyant than the first one. He pops up.
So this was for a video. I just saw his thumbnail. You know the World Cup and the guy with the blonde hair? That's, I'm pretty sure, what he's doing this for.
Was this blonde lace wig that he has had on now for a couple of days. I think this is just a bad mistake. Like, before we even get to the super deep stuff,
exactly,
it's just a bad mistake.
I don't get why acting Zesty, we know 20 million, less than 20 million fuck up. Just you ever had a homeboy PC arched up? What the fuck? Okay, anyway, Plaqueboymmax has always been Zesty. I thought everyone knew that. Like back in the day, this is not anything new. Back in the day with the clips where he was like, Duke behind you. Duke. Like, this is not anything new. And so why are these videos coming out now that he's like at the cusp of the most famous he's ever been? It doesn't really make any sense. He's always been a zesty ass nigga. Always. I don't get it. I don't get why niggas care so much either. Even if he wasn't always a zesty ass nigga, what if he just wants to be that way now? I don't know. I'm not really like rocking with this one. I'm not really rocking with this whole, the take on the whole Plaqueboymmax situation, because it seems very homophobic, to be honest.
In general, because I don't think this is authentic or genuine. Now, if you're a Plaqueboymmax and this is just you just genuinely like to wear wigs, right? These activities is what gets your belly button stiff. Then do what you got to do.
Okay, so he has that take as well. I agree. Okay, we have an understanding here. Let's hear him rock.
Accept the consequences that come with it. Be happy with accepting the consequences.
What
but
consequences?
I don't think this is authentic. I don't think this is genuine. I think he's being paid to do this. I think he's being paid to.
So we're using our head canon, right? And I'm not saying you're wrong or you're right, but we're using our head canon as a justification to say that he's doing this for the express purpose of grooming young men into becoming femboys. Is that what I'm hearing? Because if that's what I'm hearing, I disagree heavily. Because he's always been zesty, even before he blew up, even before he was in phase. And he's always been someone who's like, bro, like just watch his old content. You will see it there too. Obviously, he's a different person because niggas grow. And even if he wasn't, why do we give a shit? I don't understand why we care so much. I really don't. I'm reacting to this video because I've been seeing a lot of videos of, oh, Plaqueboymmax situation is disgusting. It's disturbing. Oh my God. And you click on a video and it's like, what's disturbing about it? He has a wig on as a man. It's 2026, bro. Get a grip.
To press this agenda. He's doing a really poor job at making us look genuine and making us look authentic. This don't even look like a genuine push. This obviously looks like, he's being paid to do this.
So you think he's doing it
weird
performatively?
Sicko at the top, some type of music industry exec, right? Played in that butt a little bit and got him out here working. Simple as that.
Whoa. Wrong one. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Crazy headcanon, crazy thing to say and just stand on and believe. I think this is gonna be a longer reaction video because we're gonna watch Max's video on him reacting to the hate as well. That's what we're gonna do.
Right, and it's gonna backfire.
See what he says.
Now, the thing with this is the reason why
Flacco may not be in it,
resonating like culturally as if like when Young Thug did it. Young Thug is a masculine 6'3", super gangster, super killer. Him doing what he did, even though it wasn't cool either. Like, again, like I know uncles, I know family members who banned Young Thug music from being played. They not, you're letting their 6-year-old little boy.
Well, that's because it doesn't matter what age it is. Let's be honest. The black community has a lot of homophobia in it. It does. It just does. It has a lot of gay hate. It does. That's not anything any of us can ignore. And if you're smart, you don't ignore it. That's why Young Don points it out. And that's why Antonio Speaks and Antonio Talks points it out. The black community needs to get over the homophobia. That's one of the biggest things holding us back or preventing us from growing even further. The homophobia shit has always annoyed me about it because it's just like, why do we care so much? You know what I mean? There is no statistic that points to being gay leading to child sex crimes. It's actually the opposite. The biggest leading child sex crime offenders are straight, they claim to be straight white men. That's the leading. Or straight men in general. It's disproportionate. So why do we give a shit? I don't understand. This will never make sense to me.
And a Young Thug, they're not letting their teenager bang Young Thug. Are you crazy? But it still resonated culturally because Young Thug, it was like the contradiction. It was like, yo, he's like the 6'3" killer gangster who's putting on a dress for an album cover, right? It just resonated a little bit more. The aura was a little bit more.
Interesting.
With Plaqueboymmax, he's like a 5'3", a feminine.
Niggas do be calling him petite. I think that's funny.
Light-skinned brother. You putting on the lace front wig and the dress, it's not giving polarizing, bro. People aren't looking at that as like,
so I'm hearing a lot of limiting beliefs in the black community being expressed right here. And that's what this video is, I think, which is why I'm going to cut it here. And after I get done yapping, we're going to watch Max's video on it and see his response and what he has to say. I fuck with Flacco. I fuck with his videos. I fuck with, like, the content he makes. This just comes off as none of our business, to be quite honest. Him doing what he wants to do, putting on a wig or whatever. None of our fucking business. Who gives a shit? Also, I'm hearing a lot of tones of just homophobia that is always resonated within the black community. But this homophobia is always one-sided because lesbians are okay, but gay men, no, not okay. Which just serves to be all the more silly. And the reason why I think black people being homophobic is the dumbest shit ever. It's like Hispanic people voting for Trump. It's dumb as shit. Because that same hate that is homophobia is the exact same hate that is racism. It's one-to-one because you're hating people for what they are, their identity, what they can't control, who they love. It's just always put a nasty taste in my mouth when I see a brother, like a black brother, just hating on a gay person because they're gay without realizing that's this very same hate that oppresses you every fucking day. All right, so we're expending a bit more effort here. I know, woe is me. On this reaction channel where I typically are just chilling, watch the videos with you guys, we went and we found Plaqueboymmax's reaction to what Waka Flocka, you know, the rapper who hasn't been relevant since forever, has to say about another man wearing a wig. Let's check it out.
Say cheese. Enemy say cheese link. This can't be good. Oh, God. Waka Flocka believe Plaqueboymmax is being pushed a certain narrative following viral. Why don't men twerk? Somebody or some company paying his kid for the narratives. Oh, God. But to me, the worst part of it is the youngins that these ideas lingers in mind. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not gonna lie again.
Here's what I have to say about people going, oh, the children, oh, the children. They're probably the same people that don't give a shit about the Epstein files. Or were in the Epstein files. So, shut the fuck up. 2, what I have to say about that is, if a dude isn't gay, you cannot make him gay. He has to show signs for that to be the case. He either has to be shutting it off and he was always that way, or he's just not gay. You cannot make a straight nigga gay. That's just not how that works. You can't turn someone gay. Now, yes, things against their will can happen to them. That doesn't mean that they like that, right? You can't turn a straight man gay because a straight man will always stand on straight man things. And the ultimate masculine straight man shouldn't give a fuck about what another man is doing, to be quite honest with you. To be frank, to be Frankfurt.
Like I said, I already told y'all, bro. I've been joking and playing like this on stream, etc. all the time, bro.
Yeah.
It's just that this shit matter now and niggas care about what niggas say. Cool.
Yeah.
Do that mean I'm supposed to stop being who I am or joking around? Or
this nigga's been making jokes like that all the fucking time, and it wasn't a problem until now. Why do you think that is? Right? It's because it's another opportunity for the internet to try to pull a nigga down who's up, right? Look what his chat's saying. Who paying you, gang? I guess someone wants to pay Plaqueboymmax on gay shit for years. This nigga has been doing this shit forever. Daily Sag? Look at the Twitter fucking page, Daily Sag, and scroll up like 2 years ago. This shit has been a thing with him, bro. This is not anything new. So if you want to say, oh, he just started doing it. No, he didn't. This has always been him. A, this has always been him. B, I don't get why we give a fuck. I really don't. I don't. Because you say he has a kid audience. Okay, boom. That may be true. He may have a majorly kid to teenage audience. You can have that. That's true. But are you saying that someone shouldn't watch someone who is not conventionally straight if they are younger because you're scared that that non-conventionally straight person will turn that young person non-conventionally straight? If that's not homophobia, I don't know what the fuck is. That's very slight homophobia, though. You hear it all the time. Oh, you can turn a nigga gay. You niggas have it in your minds that gay niggas are just gonna walk up to you and yank your pants down and start sucking on you. That's not how it works. That will never happen. Don't flatter yourself, okay? Get a grip. No one gives a shit, okay? No one cares that much. You do because that says something about you, right? As a man, why do you care what another man does with his dick? That's gay to me. And as a man, why do you care what another man is doing so much? Doesn't make sense. Now, if this is just a one-off comment that Waka Flocka made, this is obviously he doesn't believe this shit. But if he's been saying this for years, this is a consistent belief that he has. And that has some substance. But to all the content creators that are making their, as Omizi put it, who also made a video on this situation, cookie cutter algorithmic content, and they're trying to capitalize like, oh man, yeah, you just started doing this shit. Somebody got to be playing in his butt. Really? That's how I know you don't know who Plaqueboymmax is. You just see some shit, and then you say, oh, this must be happening. It's just homophobia. Let's call a spade, and I'm Spaidz.
Whatever, or playing or being who I am. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna get mad at it. So it's probably annoying for y'all. Oh, bro, everybody hating on this nigga. I don't want to see this, bro. Why they talk about my nigga like this? But it's like, bro, what else I'm supposed to do? Nothing. Not gonna lie. So, however, bro, feel is how he feel, bro.
That's the most healthiest way to deal with it. What Max just said. I employ you. You have bigger fish to fry, rather than this nigga being gay or not. You got bills. You have rent. You have to clock in the morning. He doesn't. So why do we care so much, right? And even if you don't, if you're a straight man, why do you care what another man is doing? That will never make sense to me. For me, as someone who likes femboys and who is not straight, used to be, but is not now, used to think he is, at least. What I have come to understand, just observing truly masculine, truly straight men, they don't care at all because they're comfortable in their own masculinity. They're comfortable in what they are. So they can be around people that aren't that because they don't care because they're comfortable in what they are. That's the ultimate expression of a fucking man. I think Plaqueboymmax is demonstrating this beautifully, even if he isn't straight. He's comfortable in what he is and what he's been doing. Other niggas are gonna feel the way they want to feel about that, and he just doesn't give a fuck. And that's how you gotta move through the world. Let this be a lesson to you if you are young and watching this. No, watching gay people won't turn you gay, because that's not how that fucking works. If that's the case, why doesn't everyone who has gay father turn out to be gay? That's just not how it happens. For something to be a rule, it has to happen 100% of the time, like gravity. It doesn't. So let's just stop with the mass homophobia, putting on a disguise as fucking concern when you're not. You don't give a shit. You really don't. You're either doing it for two reasons. One, you're just trying to put down a big streamer because it's fun to do that in this day and age. Or two, that says something about you that you feel away. So you need to let everybody else know that you feel away, and they should too. With all that being said, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you agree with Flacco? Do you disagree with Flacco? Why or why not? And what do you think of Max's reaction to all of this? Don't hate Flacco. I love his videos. I just think what he was saying in that video was just pure bullshit. But thanks for watching. Have a better day than me.